Anjing 67 watt. Casan laptop gua kalah. Tetap kalah casan laptop gua. Casan laptop gua cuma berapa? 30 anjing. Gua pernah nggak bisa. Panas banget. Gua pernah nyoba. Tapi bukan pakai kabel bawaan. Harus pakai kabel yang beda.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories. We don't need your kind. Guarding the checkpoint. What's the worst that can happen? Yes, a few days in a jail.
Bang, aku mau jajan bang, bisa nggak bang?
What do you want now? And go down to the bloody
Where is the fucking shop? Holy shit. Is it in here?
Hi, welcome to the primitive general. Hi, want to...
We're all in
Small your thing?
this together.
You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear, what you say, huh?
Sorry, Dan.
Yep, that's me.
Great.
Oh, yay!
Very one spiker piano. Singbris glaive extra. Ya pap 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 para pap 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 pap.
Defender of the people.
Assume nothing.
Miskin lagi lu. Cing jual itemnya PR banget.
Want more?
Bunch of excuses, but I wasn't.
Keyboard gak di-switch apanya, bos? Enggak, mau jangan gateron kuning yang besarannya.
Nice apple loaf we had in Waterdeep. Oh, the big one. Back off! I found these apples first.
Berapa ya? Gua.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Berapa?
Bloody savages, a lot of them.
Where is death? Savages.
Iya, kalau gua ada kaya nggak apa-apa, ada gua beli. 2 jutaan kali kalau gua nggak salah ikut hitung.
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
There is only silence.
Cloud our judgment, and it almost doomed us. We need
Kan gue udah kagak main ML anjing. Gue aja belum ngambil mythic coin season ini, Cok. Sama gue juga belum mythic. Masih legend 2. Curut kucing udah dari tahun jebot anjing, kagak rilis sampai sekarang. Apakah benar, yo? Yon mana?
I don't care how big they look.
Nah, sudah lalu yuk. Curut yang kucing kagak rilis dari dulu sampai sekarang anjing.
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next!
Anjing tebet pintu.
Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is. We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
animals.
Of course. Never travels without
Apaan?
Approach, ugly one. Yes, behold, Akabi's wheel of wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot.
What is
No more questions. Spin or don't.
Ting 500 cuy.
Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
Can I spin again?
Yes! Drown me in coin, and perhaps you shall win the ultimate prize.
I need a perception check.
Alas! No! You are welcome!
Apa nih slate of hand? Slate of hand.
Stone is cold.
The pride of the gate. Sure, why not?
Up beyond spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination, then a Kabi pities you. The spongy let us. Alas! No!
There is work to do.
Up beyond spin! To win prizes let's.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No
Dapat perception.
jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose!
Behold
my fury!
Jadi keju anjing.
On I go.
Win prizes found only in the most exotic of planes.
Ya udah lama banget lagi mau blaster.
No one stopped me yet.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
This guy's kid face painting. Kid.
How much farther can I go? What's up for discussion?
The city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's wound. I have felt no peace here. Until now, your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not?
Dewan Benway.
Love blossoms in life's furies. You have formed bonds in this time, have you not? Trust, respect. These are the clothes that love dresses in. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Nih.
The beast ignores you, her eyes locked on the crowd. You see a tidal wave of hate and violence in her eyes. Before she turns away, she will attack and kill at the first opportunity.
Ya iyalah. Investigation check dulu.
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it. It jams shut, trapping her within.
Don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
Teeth bared, the creature is near rabid in his bloodlust. Hollow eyes, pale gums. This beast isn't angry. He's starving. At the mention of the word meat, his stance softens.
Here it is.
He whimpers in gratitude and falls on the morsel instantly.
I don't like the kitty. He looks scary.
Don't know what that is. It's not kitty now. You should.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Between you and me, I love a good clown. And Dribbles is the best.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, You're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect!
Well, if you insist.
Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend. Because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute. So eager to bleed.
A path lies before me.
Forever dauntless.
I always knew I'd die at a circus. What's the plan?
Chut, 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 chut. Chut, 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 chut. Chut, 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 chut. Chut, 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 chut.
Swift and lethal.
Miss. Buset, siapa tuh?
Fury. I am death.
Ya, lip.
Shapeshifter. And here I thought that I'd slayed a clown.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Bisketski. Soyan.
Sated by his meal, the beasts.
Wonder what's past this. Won't budge. Won't budge.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. It's a pleasure, darling. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say? Huh. I can respect that. And you're in luck, because I am old, darling. Ancient. I have seen stars explode and civilizations fall. Along the way, I happened across items of such power that would make you weep with awe. Find my Dribbles. You won't be disappointed.
Okay.
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
Never wanted the easy path. Here goes nothing. Don't mind if I do.
Wait.
be honest. What do you think of the new look? I'm glad. Though, I don't think I'm quite done with the past yet. Not until I've been to Baldur's Gate.
Open up.
Soon the bastards will
How many red caps are missing?
They'll come for our homes, jobs, everything. Less than a
How many red caps are in?
We do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
25.000.
My dad said I'm not allowed. What's the rush,
Ya, Lip.
Everything goes dad.
This whole situation stinks. They're usually decent enough folk. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Here we be. Ah, take me to my cherished Shira, and thy reward shall be plenty.
Where is Shira? Sister Yanis.
I have...
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself.
Anjing,
You
gajah
are
terbang.
defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clowen is buried.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR, Sister Shira Clowen, 1456 unknown, died 1491 DR.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas.
Udah kelar.
Honored Shira,
her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Cing 3 doang.
Try as you might, you can't intuit the price of bearing the monk's madness.
No, I don't.
Well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
Apa ini tiba-tiba berantem? Sakit pula. Aja kan. Fly. Oh anjir bisa terbang sekarang, what the hell. Miracle shot black hole. Si bodoh mau malahnya ketawa.
Let's finish this. Swift and lethal.
Eternally cast then my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee, lend your forbearance. No.
Gila nih orang. What the?
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure.
No traps, please. I have to keep going.
There's no time to waste.
Flaming spear.
Let's try this way. Welcome, rest. What do we have here?
Looking ahead, if not over, then through.
First good.
Nothing to do with his death.
Fine. You're the one to
These murderous monsters will help.
Always ready.
No one back home will ever believe this.
This is great. Think of all the work.
Or any stupid enough to leave chaos. Remind them that this is ours.
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but I know me and my kid are standing because of you. Thank you.
Yeah. Go hero coy. Aku speak of the dead aja. Ada yang bisa nggak speak of the dead?
Long way to go still.
Aduh, nggak ada lagi.
The pride of the gate.
Assume nothing.
No time to rest. Moving in. I should speak up.
You took those bastards down like it was nothing. It was amazing.
Amazing. You know what?
Do not.
Teeth bared.
Ada scroll nggak? Scroll to fly. Peter Badi doppelganger Fang.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Nggak guna anjing.
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be a safe place. For us performers at least.
The skeleton looks beyond you, frozen, awaiting command from its mistress.
Apaan itu, Cuk? Anjing tangan, what
Hello
the hell?
again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding dribbles? I'd hurry if I were you. In this heat, things tend to go ripe rather quickly, if you catch my meaning.
Little remains of
Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Want a treato?
That's a little cold. Let me show you.
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Well.
What's next?
Dia miskin tapi nggak apa-apa. Splint armor. Terus smoke water bomb staff clear.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Press. Akabi old lamp. Active glove. Hammer. Toolkit-toolkitan nggak sih? Nggak ada ya.
He was simply in... Oh, Dribbles. My wife is heartbroken. Those two would chat from dawn until dusk. Such friends they were. But I'm sure a sizable contribution from an adventurer such as yourself would cheer her up. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
I know it. Flash to stone, wall of stone. Nggak ada menarik.
Nothing caught your eye? I shan't tell my wife. She'd be most upset. Oh, darling, don't forget. Ah, the adventurer. Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as...
Cing, mahal banget cuman buat patung anjing.
It's been an age since your last break, my darling.
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about, so there isn't. Carry on.
What's in here?
The corpse does not respond. The corpse does not. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Bathed in his blood. A death worthy of the list of the tribunal.
What's the tribunal?
The greatest honor of them all.
Where is Triple Crops?
Mistress needed his body parts for her art.
Why did you attack?
To sow chaos. It is his will.
Yakus.
You feel a rush of power, dark and insidious. Something prevents the corpse from answering. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Mistress.
many red caps are missing?
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Less than a bottle.
Refugees travelling alone, or any stupid enough to leave camp. Remind them that this is our city.
Armor, blade, the Rivington General.
Somehow, flaming festivals will be
Clearing outside.
we're angry.
I don't care how big they were.
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him. Please, if you could just...
We have the Duke's full support. For the good of the people.
Halt! By orders of Lord
Masih
Gortash,
ngebak anjing, tai lah.
refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
I am not
Or do you
refugee.
have the means to support yourself?
My good lady, I am Will Ravengard. I will not pay to enter my own city.
Ravengard? Ugh, more like the ghastliest tiefling south of Neverwinter. No refugees. It is decreed. Right. Article 30. Your name?
Well met, citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
Can I go
Not just
now?
yet. State your business.
Cing 30
Aha.
dapatnya.
Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be transferred to Worms Rock Prison, where you will await further sentencing.
What are you doing? We cannot defeat the brain without that stone.
Deafening silence. Did Winterby speak? How, Malapert? Must thou stirreth so?
Ah.
You
Terlalu
can't
bodoh
fathom how
karakter
this
anjing.
skull could be made to talk.
Nay, thy mind hath not betrayed thee. I am as thou perceivest. I call myself Marvin. Thou mayst do the same. Unfortunate, nay, ineluctable, perchance inevitable to be confined in such immuring quarters. Thou wisheth to escape the confines of this prison, doth thou not? I can helpest thee for the cost of 2 riddles. Answer me true, and I shall teleport thee to safety. Answer me false, and I shall teleport thee near the guards. Common is just so very common. Very well. To rephrase, I will teleport you away for the cost of 2 riddles. Answer them right, and I send you to safety. Answer them wrong, and I send you to the guards.
Leave. Save dulu lah.
Solve 2 riddles, for then we begin. I fly, but not through the sky. I say goodbye at night and hello in the morning. I am part of you and follow wherever you go. I wear only black and run from the light, yet without it, I couldn't exist. Who am I?
Who am I?
Very good. Your freedom is nigh. And now, the second riddle. I am beaten and battered, but never break. My crown has felt the strike of endless blades, yet I can never move. I never sweat, even when the summertide sun shines upon me. Who am I?
What? I am beaten and break my crown as well.
An anvil indeed. You make me most proud. It is time to depart. Are you ready, madam?
Not yet. Cannot find path. Level 10.
I've no more. You answered me wise.
Equipment sahai.
Couple turns should do it.
Equipment siapa aja?
Action, not reaction.
Shoot. What type?
Guard prepares to attack. Fugitives are to be killed on sight.
Ini gua kasih semua senjatanya.
I will ascend. My path be true.
2 steps at a time.
Inventory.
Got to press on.
Moonbeam. Apa gua ngambil formnya Trident enggak? Anjing gua ngapain?
Time to strike.
Fast.
Imperative.
I will ascend.
Kelar.
I'll give it a shot with a flick of the wrist.
It's over.
I have something to ask.
What do you want? I don't need to escape. I've got food, water, privacy, and I mean to keep it that way.
Okay.
Can't slow down.
You might as well lock the cell. You're too late.
It's over. By Avernus. Floric.
Will, is that you? What curse has befallen you? No matter. The city, the future. It's done. The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Older Ravengard's husk, empty as a stare. Your father's a tadpole's puppet, Will. Nothing more. He's spoken accusations. Apostasy, conspiracy, sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns. You might have unlocked my cell, but there's no escape from this place.
The hell's with that? Nothing is over. Not while I still draw breath.
When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer.
Father's words.
Father's words.
Indeed. To think I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. And I can only do it with the help of the blade. Lead me from my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Well done. Lead the way.
Ayo, mukanya tua banget, Cok.
Might be useful.
Set dia punya sama kinya anjir. Makanan nih. Satu camp. Backpacknya gue cari obat. Ini satu. Apaan di sini? Storage room. Tomato banget. And extra Stephen X.
What's inside?
Ooh.
Let's get going.
Tidur.
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival. Please hold a moment.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
The city will have
It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but, well, why don't you come and see? Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Went through all that trouble. Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Leave. Get Gortash.
Now's not the time for wandering. You can explore once I'm out.
Ya dia nggak bisa ngikut anjing, pinter juga gamenya.
Appears to be resisting its masters.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
It's the least we could do. Your faith in this city should inspire us all.
I'm glad you're free.
When the flames roared loudest, you pulled me to safety. Most would have let me burn. I won't forget it. I will travel to the upper city. Find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Lord Gortash
Apa ada Midora anjing?
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
Okay. If you say so.
Lady Alia says the
Villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. Correct your tone, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, dearest Raven Guards, but a moment. The Blade of Frontiers graces our halls, and he's wearing his devilish best.
My father. He's here.
My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well,
shit.
Not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine... You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my Steel Watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me. Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
And so begin your tyranny.
Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Level 9 200, tapi lawannya ada Steel Watcher kalau misal pengen lawan. Rame. Anjing, gamenya ngebug.
spirits have seen everything.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
If it
Mizora!
heard of, he's a splendid.
Let's see what this does.
It must be.
Stand down. Aggressive action will not be correct.
Dearest Patriot.
My father.
Lord, I understand. You know, the quake I expected. Next, not the most...
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
The likes of you... There's an old wizard with Keth. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are a bit... Orange changes shape fast. She's targeted it orange. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory. Further, Thorn, together,
and
your father. What do you say?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well.
So I can't. They need that. In short, you can trust me.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly,
Then let it be writ by the black.
A doppel.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. That's where and now you're resourceful. I trust. Next, the faithful will do anything in the name of their god. Powerful connections. What comes next will be entire soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke, you will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Apaan nih? Oh, return to Mizora.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
Already.
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Mau itu camp dulu lah. Tadi katanya ada doppelganger di camp. but who?
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes. Doubt. Resignation, perhaps.
Greetings, cat. What the hell?
Huff, you were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
What harm? She's little, won't take up much space, or make much of a dent in our provisions.
Of course you can stay in it.
You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
Itu kucing siapa?
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Certainly not. But she's as inevitable as Toril's path around the sun. We'll have answers soon enough. Let's talk to Mazora. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Mana sih ininya apinya? Dalam sini ya? Bukan. End the day. Yang bener coba apinya di situ. Mazora.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
I come to bargain. The hells demand witness.
Enough, Mazora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
What will happen to willpower?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat Ita.
Fiat Ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Berarti bapaknya bisa ketemu, coy. I'm sorry, Will.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I didn't. I don't. My sacrifice kept Baldur's Gate safe from Tiamat's rage. But that doesn't mean that the leash never chafed. That I was content to lap up whatever nonsense Mizora fed me. The leash has been broken and my father left for dead. Tomorrow I celebrate my gain. But today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven God name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something. I signed his life away before the Hell's Witnesses. It would be easier to drink the Styx down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds. And the city from the brain.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. I'm not past looking for Damon. But I want us both to be ready if... well, if he can't fix me.
What makes you think?
Damon's a smart guy. This engine just feels... cooked. But don't worry, I'm not finished yet. Hells no. I've got a to-do list a mile long in this city. Come on, let's go home.
Who's my doppelganger?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
I can't believe it. And by killing him, you set him free. You set Aelin free.
Will give up his fight, especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise.
Ya tidurlah. Lanjut. Mana nyari ininya anjing.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his Netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you. In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. Astute as ever. You think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. Belin thought the same at first. You are wrong. Feeling is vital to the pursuit of anyone's goals. Even a mind... We crave recognition. But unlike you, unlike the others of my kind, I am no slave to either. My end is and always has been freedom. Belin understood this. Belin became my freedom. I won't. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus.
Leave camp.
Ravengard's a hero. Elturel would still be stuck in the helms if it weren't for him. Have you seen the tieflings at the Southgate?
Our very friend.
Just the same as the last. Sticking up for each other as the sky falls around us. Gods! It must... Fire.
Cing harus bongkar lah kayak. Aduh. Salah, bukan kesana. Nah, masih di sini anjing boy ini karena dulu lah.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you? Gortash is your enemy, either way. This pact may delay the inevitable betrayal, but not by much.
I can't tell if you're very wise or very foolish. Time will tell, I guess. I'll play along for now, but I'm not letting him slip out of reach. He's going to pay for what he did to me, one way or another.
Konfront nggak? Berarti kan kalau misalnya kayak gitu battle lah.
What to do?
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
What's next, I wonder?
Ada duit deh.
I'm ready.
The pride of the gate.
Whatever you...
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built this
told me the armor was a
Are you a Steel Watcher fan too? If so, we meet here every day to discuss their mechanics.
You're not wearing armor. Doesn't look my mother and father.
It depends on the person and their virility.
Wait, ini berapa?
Fruit, vegetables. What can I do? If you're
makanan.
Seems like a lot. There's a house. Delights.
Fish warmer.
People are just walking into Sharess's caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're a patron.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
You know,
Librarian.
I'm starting to remember a bit of a reputation, doesn't it? Tad mercenary, tad sordid. Anything and anyone for a price.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of niggas.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
Rationing. We can't
Give me a chance.
Mana cara ke sana? Ini kah?
Rather tight-laced, Shadowheart. I was never one.
Exactly. Pleasure.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Where you've met your drown. Lovely party.
What?
Right tool will do the trick.
Dapat. Di atas bukan di bawah, anjir.
I'd recommend...
Two? That seems like a lot.
Let's move.
Situnya.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
just about wetting your whistle. Dancing, dinner, drinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just
But what I need, do not have, and never will.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in
lagi.
this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us. Oh, come. It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me, and at least hear me out. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the Gith for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
I'm convinced.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
It's very convenient that everything
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
I suppose you want myself back.
You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir. Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
What makes you think it?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
If you don't fail.
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
What?
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Agak teratur.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart. How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world. I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
To cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on a fall. The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why? I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out. You chose the brambled path. I'm annoyed by it. And I admire you for it. We must speak with Voss. Then we find our way to Raphael's House of Hope. We'll take the Orphic Hammer and use it to smash the true heir's bonds. Yisk Githkar Chafki Crashet. The Githyanki will be free.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Of course. I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? How very gumptious of him. What were the terms of this deal? Tell me, you turned him down.
I turned him down.
Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Shress is correctly just about wetting your whistle.
Ada di bawah.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's mental. Doesn't make any sense.
Mana si Vos?
Hey. Paying Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
You don't have to think about it.
Damn, Hoots! I'll take that as a... Take it however you want. Oi! You must have slipped by me earlier. You won't come out of this alive without him. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
What exactly is it?
Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly. Mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been. I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
Fuck you, Raphael.
Voss, friend to the Comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the Devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
No,
I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son.
Githkar Tavkim crashed. You put your trust in me, Voss. I plan to honor it.
Yes, and it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices.
The House of Hope. We must find a way in.
The House of Hope, you say? I couldn't ask for a name more fitting. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the Hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time, and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
Harap belanya hilang anjing. Cazador Flash.
always room for more.
Exquisite. Almost painfully so. My body
Butuh senjata sih anjing.
The Gondians and the steel.
We're shopping for a suit.
Yes, but
Dinner
they
with
were
my-
which makes it...
All right. What now?
Oh, oke. Dibagi per region ya, bener sih. Pintar. Gamenya udah berat.
Time to press ahead.
All livestock is now Ravengard had trained the fish properly.
Panjang coy.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here.
You really won't feel it.
Not a thing. Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Charge too much, people hit you harder. Then they take the gold back. Besides, I've taken enough punches for free. At least this way, I get paid something. So, you having a go or not? Then move! Let someone else have a go!
You're a fucking zombie, man.
Striding among us!
Better not be cursed.
I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
Apa ini? Best. Gimana caranya kok ke basement?
And only a day or two old. Also, some fruitcake. That never